What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. As you probably would have seen from the title and thumbnail, today we're embarking on a very ambitious new project, trying to recreate the My Summer Car House right here in House Flipper 2. If you're excited for it, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. It would be greatly appreciated. It's been a long time since I last played, though, so we're going to sort of have to jump back and forth between the two games to make sure that we're doing the original house justice. But before we get started, let's take a little trip down memory lane with some of the best moments from Season 1. But let's do this real quick like. That is the best photo I've ever taken. God, you look horrible. You are the worst modeled creature that I've ever seen in a video game. Oh, there's a dude over here. Dude! We got a man down. We got a man down. Call a medic. Someone, please. Dude, I don't even have a phone. I don't even have a phone. I can't even call 911. Look at that freaking rump, dude. How do we open this thing? F, probably? What is that? Some salmon whiskey? Some trout whiskey? Fish water? What is this stuff? Let's smash right into it. Here we go. Okay, that did not work at all. First gear should do it, honestly. Oh, we did it, boys. We freaking did it. We have no wheels. So I don't know if this is a... Also, I think there are wasps inbound. Oh, yeah, there's a nest right there. Okay, we got to go. This means, though... Oh, God, I hear them. I hear them. Let's... Oh, God. Oh, God, they're attacking. Oh, no, dude, my eyes are swelling up. Oh, no, please don't black out. Oh, that is not good. That is not good, dude. Are we gonna... Nothing like smoking a cigarette and having a whiz at the same time. I almost read that out loud. Should I just flip him off? There he goes. Dude. Whoa. Freaking Tokyo Drift out here. Ow. Wait. Stop. Stop, dude. Main to positive. Oh. It's sparking. It's sparking. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's doing stuff. The wipers are moving. Oh, God. Come on. Give her a little gas. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Your post order has arrived. You can pick it up from the store. Inspect away, good sir, with your screwdriver. Look at him. Look at him. He's just beating the devil out of the underside of the car. We did it. We did it, boys! I got our plates right here. And we'll floor it, dude. We're out. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yes! Yes! We should just be able to pry this thing open and take the coins. Is that a knock on my door? Good day, this is the police. Hello, police. So, time to go to jail. For what? For what? Okay, we're making some really good time, I feel like. Holy crap. Okay, the vehicle did tip over. The vehicle has fully tipped over. I knew it was gonna be rough, but I didn't know it was gonna be this rough. And I even think I hear, yeah, I hear another rally car behind us. And they are gaining very quickly. Yep, there they go. Okay, okay. Completely rear-ended us. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, look, everyone in town is just in here freaking moving, freaking grooving, dude. This seems almost pointless. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. We got him. We got him, boys. We won again. 7,400 bucks. That's terrific. He's gonna go over. Got to. You won the cabin. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, he is pissed. Oh, no. Come on, my guy. Yep, there it is. There it is. Thanks. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. No. Come on, man. What the heck was up with that? Kind of surprised to see the Swoboda driver out front. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. We totally ramped his whole thing. Oh, it's bad. There's blood everywhere. Oh, no. I didn't think it was going to be this nasty, dude. Suski, I'm coming, girl. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to grab you by your shoulders. Can you help me, please? I can't go home like this. Can you take me somewhere I can rest and clear my head? Absolutely, girl. Don't you worry about a thing, okay? This is so terrible, dude. How is this part of the game? And all we gotta do, I think, is just place her on the bed somehow. Just like this. Is that good? Suski, hey. Pull up a little. Oh God, I've killed it. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh no. I have beers for you. Would you like one? Yes. Yes, that's all I had to do, dude. She wants us to get real turnt real fast. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okie dokie, there we go. I have drank plenty already, thank you. I just gotta get one of these other bottles. Did I pick it up? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm so plastered. Oh, I'm so plastered. Oh no, wait, come back. I need you. Suski, I am trying so hard right now to drink that other booze bottle. There we go. And then I don't know where. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? I can't even see anything. Where'd the other booze go? What? I can't. I physically cannot. Hang on. Maybe one more. What just happened? What just happened? Are we in the barn? What time is it? Oh, I got a cigarette, I guess. Okay. Please don't be a solicitor. Don't even play with me, dude. It is Thursday. I'm still piss drunk. Suski here. I'm going to multiply. My parents say that we will need to take full responsibility. I am pregnant. Pregnant. Understand? So many good memories. I do still plan on playing my winter car whenever it's released, and I'm still down to do a third season of my summer car at 100 million subscribers. Should be any day now. The first thing that I want to take a little bit closer look at is this kitchen. I'm thinking if we could just replicate these kitchen cabinets, that'll hopefully help us, you know, figure out the scale of the rest of the home. So really all we need is a single cabinet door there. We'll have a small stove, some stacked drawers, and then like a double wide kitchen sink. Oh, the whole countertop, like over into the corners, all sort of a stainless steel. Maybe we'll be able to replicate that. That might be a little tricky. And then this corner upper cabinet too might be a little difficult, but sort of a yellow face on the cabinet, and then the back side is more of a natural oak sort of look. I think the countertops should be easy enough to replicate. So let's head on back over to House Flipper 2 and start to configure this kitchen. I'm looking for cabinets that have like a smooth face on them. Here we go. Something like this. Maybe this guy. Let's see if we can change the color up a little bit so it looks more like the real thing. All right. I feel like we're kind of onto something now. We've got the yellow cabinet front. I know the handles look like they're black. It's actually sort of a stainless steel look. The lighting outside is just a little odd. But then the base of the cabinet is, of course, that natural oak. We've got the stove in here. That's the closest one that I could find, or the one that I could find that looks closest to it. And then we have the little stovetop deal up on the top. We've got our drawers, the individual drawers. The countertop for the sink isn't gonna be exact. Unfortunately, we can't use a metal countertop. It's just not an option. So what we have here instead is a darker gray ceramic countertop. So it's still semi-shiny. And then again, the sink isn't actually black like it appears to be. It's that same stainless steel look. And I think I already have to go back to my summer car so we can take another look at these cabinets. I can't remember how they go over here. I don't remember if it's drawers or doors or whatever. Having to switch between the two games like this isn't exactly ideal. I feel like maybe just taking screenshots probably would have been better, but I'm committed now. So I think our countertop matches decently well. Stove, it's probably the best that we can do. There is like a induction hood thing. I think that's what those are called anyways, or exhaust hood. Up at the top there, and then some other cabinets. We might have to go custom with those. I wish in House Flipper 2, I wish the like yellow face didn't touch so we could kind of get that seam, that oak wood seam between them, but we're gonna try to make it all work. So double doors down below, double up top, that weird corner one, another double over the sink, single with the left handle, kind of like that base cabinet, that exhaust hood, and then another skinnier single. The drawers probably should have been skinnier too, but because the way that the sink is set up in House Flipper, I decided to go wider drawers instead. Before we try to figure out what we're gonna do for that back corner cabinet, I'm gonna place these two right yonder. Scale seems to be getting there, slowly but surely. Of course, these should probably be color changed to match. And then we want this cabinet to have a slightly different handle location. There we go. All right, now for this corner piece. We're getting there. We are getting there, ladies and gents. I don't love the countertop, but that's unfortunately as close as we're going to be able to get it. Let's change the front of this too to that oak. That way we can get that little bit of separation between all the cabinets that we're kind of lacking, kind of missing here. All right, time for the uppers. Of course, we're going to need walls for that, so let's try to just drag this in. I went ahead and made the driveway already so we could kind of use that to help us locate, you know, where everything's supposed to go. So I'm going to drag these things all back into maybe around here-ish. Honestly, the walls kind of helped seal the deal for me. I think this is totally doable. I definitely think we're on the right track now. So I've got this random little corner cabinet put up there temporarily. What I want to do next, though, is figure out this tile backsplash that the kitchen has. If I remember right, it's got like at least 3 squares worth before the upper cabinets start. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I'm just gonna put tile on the wall, and we'll resume after that. We've already had to do some custom stuff to try to make this look as good as possible. I'm really hoping that we're not gonna have to do that much custom stuff, because it's gonna make this project take so much longer than it really needs to. But we've got our triple cubby thing above the exhaust hood up there, and then I had to go around and do another just very, very slim piece of trim around the whole top side of the cabinets. Oh my goodness. Just so that way we could sort of fill that gap between where the ceiling is going to be and the top of the cabinet. It's just, dude, it's taken shape. It really is. I know I keep saying that, but I think what we're going to move on to next then is the window. We need to try to figure out where the window needs to be specifically, sort of what height off the ground it needs to be, off of the ceiling as well. So actually, whoops. Dude, I'm just button mashing today, terribly. Before we switch back over to my summer car, I'm just gonna really quick finish out the ceiling right there. And then we'll be able to see how that's looking. Nice. Or wait. Before we go, let's try to match that floor. The floor was not herringbone. It's a little different. I'll show you what I mean. It was square basket weave. Turns out they already have that as an option in here, so that'll save us a considerable amount of time as well. Hopefully we don't have to change the pattern size any. Let's just see if we can do the entire kitchen area, probably right around there somewhere. That's too small. I think that is a little bit too small. So we're gonna go up just one size for that. And we'll see how that looks. Very nice. I don't remember what texture the ceiling has either, so we should probably look at that as well. You know what? We might even have to change the wood type that we're using on the floor. This seems more orange, slightly more yellow even maybe. Oh, and the ceiling is basically hardwood floor. It's going this direction toward the window, so I'll try my very best to remember that. But maybe we need to go from oak to like yellow wood. And then we've got some trim going up around the ceiling. Oh, okay. So we want the fridge to be in this corner. This seems like the same amount of space that we have already. And then we'll have to kind of step it back, step it in a little bit. We've got turf in there. That should be pretty easy to replicate, honestly. Oh, and then this also kind of same thing. We need like 1 square foot of space. We'll say, cutting it back this direction. That's also going to be turf in there. Okay, so how about this window? Maybe we should try to find a table that looks similar to this in House Flipper first, and we can kind of judge the scale of the window off of that. But it looks like maybe just one more square foot out away from the edge of the countertop there. This might be a little tricky to replicate as well, that whole curtain deal up there, but I'll try my best, and then we'll get a light fixture. It's only one light fixture, light switch is here in the entire kitchen. And there are actually 4 cubbies above the stove. I only did 3, but that's all right. Okay. You know how on occasion I'll get so invested into what we're working on that I'll forget to talk about what I'm doing while I'm doing it. And that happened again. I've been sat here for a little over an hour now, just tinkering away, but we're making excellent progress. I was unsure that we were going to be able to, perfectly match. We're not going to be able to perfectly match anything today, but I was unsure that we were going to be able to match the kitchen curtain. And surprisingly, I found something that I think is pretty close. And same thing with this wallpaper here. Like it's different, yes, but it still kind of gives that same vibe. We've got our light in here now, already wired up to that little light switch. Refrigerator is in, looking good. Again, like I said before, that spacing right here between refrigerator and door frame seems pretty similar to how it is in my summer car. It's over here now that I'm just kind of drawing a blank. I know there's a door. I just don't remember how wide that door was. I know there's another door here that leads into a pantry. So I suppose we'll probably work on that next.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I've already sort of messed up a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, but I forgot to leave enough space next to the driveway for that little breezeway that you walk through, with the electrical meter, power meter thing, on your right as you walk through the front door. Kind of didn't leave enough space for that. So rather than trying to move everything that we already have, which would be an absolute nightmare, I think we're just going to sort of slide the driveway over. And then I don't know how far out it needs to go this way just yet, so we're just going to give ourselves a little bit of extra room. There we are. So our front door will be somewhere in this general vicinity. But before we try to figure that out, we're going to build another wall up like that. And then this little pocket here almost seems like too much space for that electrical deal. I'm having a hard time remembering just how wide, like, the main hallway is. Oh, there's way more space. Dude, how is that even possible? Oh. This wall pretty much lines up perfectly with this wall. And then if we head around the back, it's just a dead zone. It's actually just a dead zone. That's so weird. So who knows? I was gonna say who knows what's behind this wall, but that makes so much more sense now. So this corner right here, where the house meets the garage, is basically that interior wall. Okay. Okay, and then behind the garage is where that little pantry is. Interesting. This is so weird. It's so much more difficult than I expected it to be. And then here, there is a door frame, but it doesn't connect on this other side. In fact, it's like intersecting the bathroom door slightly. Okay. Okay, everything's great. We really lucked out here. So we're going to be able to remove what we were working on previously now that we know that this corner should actually line up with the kitchen corner, not the outside corner of the pantry, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Honestly, I've been driving myself nuts all day today, just trying to be able to put all this stuff into words. You know what I'm saying? Words are really tough sometimes. Our main entrance here is pretty close to being finished already. It's still missing some, trim, some wood trim up around the ceiling line there and around the floor as well. But we've got our shag carpet, which is as close as I could get to that turf stuff that's in the actual home. But we have our bedroom door more or less figured out. We'll probably need to move it around a little bit. We're going to jump back to my summer car here in just a sec to try to get those dimensions figured out a little bit better. And then also the bathroom, which is right next door. I think if we could figure out, you know, where the wall in between these two doors should be, it'll be a little bit easier for us to figure out the, you know, interior dimensions of the bathroom. And then behind the bathroom, we have the guest bedroom closet, Suski's bedroom closet, if you will, which in-game is off limits. You can't even open the door to it, but it is rather large. So that is going to kind of be a little confusing, I think, when we get to that point. But over here will, of course, be the living room. It's taken shape. Also, I don't remember what wall coverings or ceiling coverings were in this pantry, so we're going to have to double-check that as well. This seems like it's going plenty deep, though. This is our, like, washer, dryer room, the laundry room, right? So we just need to bring this wall over a little bit more, a little bit further, and then we'll have another door or doorway leading into our shower room, very big shower room, and then finally our sauna should be clear down here somewhere. So starting off here in the bathroom once again, conveniently enough, this is just where we always spawn, but I'm noticing that the bathroom tile is like a subway tile, but it's vertical, and also it doesn't stagger, if that makes any sense. Like all the tiles are aligned all the way around. There's probably a better way to word that, but I just can't really brain today, and we're gonna keep powering through this. The flooring should be relatively easy as well. We'll just kind of go for a terracotta hexagon type tile, and then the ceiling has that same sort of wood grain texture, wood plank texture that everywhere else has. But this portion of the door frame aligns pretty close to this wall, so we'll have to keep that in mind. And then on this side of the door frame, we're just gonna leave enough space for a sink. And I'm pretty sure we have a sink that looks sort of similar to this. Toilet doesn't really matter as much. Toilet's a toilet, right? Oh, and here is brick, right? Because that's the exterior wall. Honestly, if I would have noticed that from the get-go, I don't think I would have screwed up our whole entry thing, you know what I'm saying? So pantry's got that one brick exterior wall, and then all three of the other ones appear to be a drywall. We've got that turf in there. Back in here, we have one brick wall, and then all the others are that vertical, like, wood shiplap. Same sort of wood texture going on with the ceiling. This is going to be our back door. I just want to make sure that I got this sort of close. Not too shabby, really. And then does this lean-to follow the same slope? It does. Same slope of the roof, so we'll be able to do that when we start working on that. This is a big undertaking. I don't know why I was going into this thinking, oh, we could probably get this done in just like one episode, no problem. It's gonna be multiple. Maybe 2 or 3, I guess. We'll just kind of see how things go. So our shower room pretty much looks like our bathroom. It just has a shower. There's no toilet, there's no sink. And then a small window there. Is there another one? There is another one in the sauna, too. Okay. Sauna should be pretty easy. We've got in-game stuff to recreate this. Shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. But this is using a wider horizontal shiplap. And we'll probably end up using, like, cedar or something for that. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I think I've got all the information that I needed again. Let's swap back over to House Flipper 2. I'm pretty sure that the bedroom window was, like, roughly in the center of this back wall here. Or I guess the front wall, the wall facing the street. So that's what I'm going to try to do. We're just going to fill this in. That was, what, 2'8" across. So from here should be the same. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. And then our wallpaper for in here, again, it's not going to be, like, totally accurate. Unfortunately, we can't create our own custom wallpapers, or at least I don't think we can. Not easily. anyways. So we've gone for this in the kitchen, and we've gone for this in the bedroom. It's going to look especially weird once we add in those blue and green plaid curtains, but for now, I'd say that looks pretty all right. So moving on to the bathroom then, just behind this door. We've got its size figured out. I think all we really need to do now is just add the wall coverings, the ceiling coverings. We'll huck a sink in here and a toilet, and that'll kind of be that.
One eternity later.
I did the thing again. Dude, where I just get too locked in and completely forget to talk about stuff as I'm doing it. So, we'll start over here where I think we left off in the bathroom. Unfortunately, we weren't able to match the tile perfectly. I kind of assumed it wasn't going to be perfect, right? But this is pretty close. Instead of doing terracotta like I originally thought, I decided to go with a marble. That way we would sort of get that color difference in each tile. You know what I'm saying? Like these are a little bit lighter than the one right next to it, sort of thing. And then we have basically the same texture, but a different pattern. And then if we close the bathroom door, we've got our bedroom over here. Nothing changed since the last time. I don't think, anyways. Back in here, we now have our first brick wall. This one was supposed to be brick too, wasn't it? Okay, minor oopsie, but it's all good. We're just gonna do that real quick, and it's perfect. So we've got drywall on these 3 walls. We still need a shelf of some sort over in this corner, but the brick wall, I think that's probably the brick that we're gonna end up using for the exterior as well. We've got brick wall in here now, wood paneling everywhere else. This is gonna be our back door. That'll eventually lead out to our little back patio, back porch area, whatever you wanna call that. And then this is our shower room. I still think it's very strange that there's just a whole room dedicated to just a shower. I tried to, recreate the shower head, the whole faucet assembly as best I could. This is as close as we're gonna be able to get to it, I think. We do still have the floor drain in here, though it's not circular. It's all right. And then all the rooms that we've gone through thus far, minus the kitchen, do still need lights. So we'll do that. We'll do that at some point as well. But we're making great progress. Unfortunately, that is all the time that I have to work on this for today. But having said that, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.